Hello and welcome. I'm so happy that you are here today. This is my empties for October. Can't believe October is already over. It was also Masktober, so I will have a whole bunch of my masks that I used up in the month of October as well. Kind of bumped up my numbers, I feel, a little bit. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. If you like empties videos, if you like samples, if you like perfume, if you like beauty, this is a great channel to watch. If you haven't subscribed already, it would mean so very much to me if you would subscribe down below. Don't forget to like this if you enjoy it, and let me know if you've tried any of these products and what your thoughts are on them. We're gonna jump right into the masks because there's a lot of them. There's 19 altogether. So we're gonna start with our regular type of masks. We have the Ren Evercalm. This was a Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. I think this was a fine mask. It's not really like my favorite type of a mask, but I felt like it was a good one to kind of do in between other ones that were more harsh. And I'm glad that it's gone because it's always such a good feeling to finish something. Like, that's such a good feeling. It's so cathartic, right? Next up we have from Epionce, and this is the Enriched Firming Mask. I liked this mask. It felt really nice on the skin. I don't know if it did like a whole heck of a lot because obviously that's not a whole bunch of mask in there, but I did think this one was really nice, and I would be interested in getting a full size of it eventually. I'm not really sure when that day will be though. From Korres, this is probably my least favorite of the ones that I tried. This is the Pomegranate AHAs and Enzymes Resurfacing Mask for Oily to Combination Skin. This was fine. It was kind of rough. It felt almost more like a scrub than an actual mask, but like a scrub that you left on for a while. So I didn't really love that about it, and it's not one that I would seek out to purchase again. Let's talk some eye masks. I finished 2 of my Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. I love these. These are so nourishing. They stay put really well. They feel really good. I just feel like I have a big difference in my eyes when I wear them. I love them. They're definitely ones that I want to repurchase in the future. Then we have 2 from Lapkos, and I got these at Costco. They were like $6.97 for a pack of them because they were on clearance. And these were fine. I don't love these, and I would not purchase these again. They're like the thicker gel ones, which is fine. I don't mind that aspect of it, but I didn't feel like they were moisturizing quite enough. I felt like they were a little dry because they didn't have like enough serum surrounding them. Same thing with the lip mask, but this one was better than other ones that I've tried. I'm not a big fan of lip patches, and this one was fine. It had a little bit more moisture to it than other ones I've tried in the past, but it's still not something that I would repurchase. All right, moving on. One of my favorite masks is from Sephora. I really love their older formula of their sheet masks. The natural ones I don't like quite as much, and I think that could be some of the reactions that I have to different like essential oils and stuff. So this one I really liked. This is the pearl one. The pomegranate one I think I've tried in the past and really liked. I've had a ton of them and I've used to really like them. Not so much the newer ones. If it's darker than usual, I apologize. Daylight savings time came and it kind of threw off my schedule just a little bit. So next up I have from Lancome. This was the Regenerate Lift Multi-Action Extra or Ultra. This was so weird. This was like this really thick mask, and it had like almost like dried out moisturizer on it. Not quite dried out, but just like much thicker viscosity of it. And so I put it on and I let it sit, and I wish I hadn't put any moisturizer on my neck or chest because there was still stuff left on it. It was one that once I took it off, I kind of like rubbed it all over because there was so much stuff on the mask still, and I had enough that I could have done like my neck and chest and probably an arm too. So if I ever get this again, I know to do that, and that's probably part of the reason why it's such an expensive mask. I don't think it's bad, but it's definitely one that you want to be super moisturized when you're using it. Like that's what your goal is. Super moisturization. That's this one. I have another one that was similar to that, and that's from Starskin, and this is the Instantly Recovering Luxury Cream Coating Face Mask. I didn't like this one quite as much as the Lancome one. This one seemed to absorb more, so there was less left on the mask at the end of the time. So it did absorb a little bit more, but I liked the Lancome more if I'm going to get like a cream sheet mask. This one is also from Star Skin. This was the Diamond Mask Illuminating Luxury Biocellulose Face Mask. I honestly don't remember a single thing about this one. That's how remarkable it was. It was not one that was on my radar. All right, we have two from TonyMoly. I love both of these. These smell amazing. They just feel really good. TonyMoly makes really good masks. I had the Hydrating Watermelon one and the Vitalizing Peach. Both excellent. Both smelled amazing. Like, that's part of the reason why I like sheet masks. Like, I want something hydrating. I want it to feel nice. I want something memorable about it, and that one definitely has that. I have the Bulgarian Rosewater face mask from the Creme Shop. This was okay. It does have a quite rosy water type scent. So if you don't like rose, I would say avoid this. It was fine. It wasn't like the best mask. And I'm not really sure if I like the Creme Shop's masks all that much. I've only tried 2 of them, I think, but neither one has super impressed me so far. From When, this is the Glamour Base Biocellulose Sheet Mask. I don't really like the gel sheet masks as well as like the ones that are an actual sheet. This one is fine. It's supposed to like set your face for makeup. I don't know. I don't like using a sheet mask as like my primer and everything. That just doesn't feel like I'm getting enough. This one was a little disappointing because for some reason I thought it was going to look like a raccoon. And this is the Aqua Moisture Raccoon face mask. And this is from Look At Me. And I have another one that's a bear. That's a honey one. And I had saved these because I was like, I'm going to do photos. I'm going to put my little raccoon face on and my bear face. I'm going to take pictures. No, very disappointing. It was just like a normal sheet mask. It was hydrating. It was fine. But I'm still disappointed it wasn't a bear or a raccoon. BRTC, this is the Vitamin A Velvet Mask. I didn't feel like this was any different than any other sheet mask, to be honest. Like, it's supposed to be a thicker sheet, and it might have been slightly thicker, but it wasn't anything like to write home about. It was a sheet mask. Same with the Looks and May, sorry. This is the Brightening Lift Up Perfect Fit Mask. It was fine. It was a good sheet mask. That's it for the sheet mask. So let's get into the rest of the bag because there's a lot of things. This is a body wash that I wish I had bought more of, and I wish I had gotten other scents of it from Bath & Body Works during the semi-annual sale because these were 75% off. This is the Coconut Pineapple. This smelled amazing. Oh my goodness. Smells like pineapple, but like slightly sweetened pineapple. That coconut just brings it in. They also had like a coconut lime, and I wish I had gotten that one. Delicious, amazing. Would recommend it. If you see it, get it. It's so good. Then we have from TonyMoly, this is the Minions, and this is the Peach Sugar Body Scrub. I love the smell of this. It smells like peach rings. It smells gummy. It's really nice. But it kind of feels like you're trying to dissolve gummies and use the sugar on the outside to like exfoliate your body. It has more exfoliation than that, but it is so thick. It's one that when you're done rinsing, you need to like rub every inch of your body because you're going to still find body scrub left on your body after you've rinsed because it doesn't want to come off your body. So I wouldn't recommend these. I wouldn't buy any more TonyMoly body scrubs just because of my experience with these. But I did buy like 8 of them because they were 75% off at Ulta because I was so excited to find body washes or body scrubs that cheap. So I'm still working through those. You'll see them. You'll see them into 2022. We have 3 soaps. Bath & Body Works. This is the Gentle Gel hand soap. I like this one better than the foaming because these last a little longer and they're the same price. And if I'm going to go through them faster, I want to get as much use out of them as possible. I always put a little water in them and shake them up to get all of the soap out of them. So that's just another way to make them last a little longer. I had Afternoon Apple Picking. Smells so good. This was Crisp Apple, Succulent Pear, and Cinnamon. Delicious fall, just warm and comforting. Really like that one. really liked this one. This is the Island Papaya. This was tropical coconut, fresh papaya, and sugarcane. This is more of a summery one. This one is nice. It smells a little bit more soapy than the other ones. I think that's that coconut in there. Then we have, this one was a White Barn. This was the Cactus Blossom, and it is cactus flower petal, sun-kissed coconut, and sparkling lemon. I think it's that lemon that really gets me with this one because it has like a slight sharp, like sweet, sharp citrus to it, and I really enjoy that. So that one is another one that I really enjoyed. I finished a toner. I'm so proud of myself. This is a full-size toner that I started from the very top and got it all the way to the bottom. I'm amazed. This is from Farmacy. This came in, I think, a BoxyCharm. This is the Deep Sweet 2% BHA Pore Cleaning Toner with Moringa and Papaya. It was fine. I don't really, like, toners have never been my thing. I feel like they're just kind of an added step. This doesn't really have a scent to it, which is nice. It was fine. I liked it. If I was going to do another toner, I'd probably purchase this one. I'm working on, I just started my Ole Henriksen one, and I don't like it quite as well as this one, and I definitely like this better than the Glow Tonic. I did not like Glow Tonic. That one, I didn't like the smell. It kind of stung slightly, so this one, definitely if I was going to get another toner. And I feel like maybe my skin looks a little bit better, like a little clearer. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's just my imagination. Maybe it's just because of what's been going on with my life. Who knows? Oh my gosh, the sun is like fading fast. I have tons of Maine. This is the Wicked Fresh Cool Mountain Mint mouthwash. Now I'm like trying to hurry and beat the light, and it's throwing my brain off. I like this. This is the only mouthwash that I will use because I'm allergic to peppermint. We've talked about that before. I have my favorite toothpaste, Tom's of Maine. This is the Cinnamon Clove. I did find a few of these, and I did find that Whole Foods carries this, even though it's really overpriced. So I can still get that, which is good. I'm thinking next year I'm not going to include my oral care stuff because it's basically the same shampoo or same toothpaste and mouthwash every month. Let me know if you like seeing those or if you care if I get rid of them. Yeah. I finished 2 of the Zainey Laneys. These are scrubs. I have 2 left. I'm working on one, and then I have one more. This is my favorite one of all of the scents I've ever done. This is an occupation based on Sense and Sensibility. This is raspberry, apples, and almonds. It smells so good. Definitely delicious. Loved it. Very sad that I'm almost done with my scrubs. I do have some body sprays left, but I'm more of a scrub user. Like, I use those more than body sprays. Then we have, this is from Gummy Bears. If you remember the Gummy Bears, the Disney cartoon. This is Here, There, and Everywhere, which is gummy candy and fizzy juice. This is very sweet. It's like a sharp sweet. So think of like a candy, kind of like a sour candy. That's what it reminds me of. I like this one. I don't know if I ever watched the Gummy Bears, but I know I bought Gummy Bear gummies. They were like fruit snacks. They were like a treat that my grandparents bought me way back in the day. This is the Hair Sweet Hair. These are gummies with biotin, folic acid, FOT, B12, zinc, and PABA. They're fine. I don't think that they've done much. I haven't noticed much of anything with them at all. Okay, I meant to try to do a reverse image search for this, and I forgot, but I don't know what brand this is. This is a beauty sponge, and I got it in like a bag or a set. I thought it was from Tarte, but when I look up Tarte purple sponge or purple makeup sponge, I can't find this anywhere. So if you know what this is from, it has like a flat side. It had a flat side here, and then, you know, rounded, and then the bottom is like this. Let me know what it is. This worked pretty well. At first I hated this style because like I felt like this was like kind of hard to get in, and it worked better as it went, but then you know, started feeling really gross after about a month and a half, and then it didn't last quite 2 full months. If it was cheap enough, I would purchase it again instead of the Beauty Blender because those are so expensive, but I definitely prefer a Beauty Blender to this one. But please let me know if you know what this is. We have Peter Thomas Roth Acne Dots. I love these. These I feel work better than anything else for my acne. So whenever I have a breakout, I use those. I was using some other ones on my ear and they weren't doing too well. Yeah. Isn't it weird when you get like, anybody else get zits on their ear? Oh, awful. Neutrogena Makeup Remover Cleansing Towelettes Refill Pack. I love these. If I'm going to buy makeup wipes to use on my face, this is what I'm going to use. I buy them every once in a while at Costco and get a huge pack of them. I try to alternate them with makeup or cleansing balms because they're a little bit, they don't cause as much waste, but I do like the makeup remover wipes. This guy, oh. This guy is a mess. This was on its last legs and the packaging is disintegrating too. This is Warm Vanilla Sugar Body Cream from Bath & Body Works. If you can see, like, it's just like, it's dying, the label and stuff. So I'm glad that I used it up. I really like the scent. I like their body creams, but their body creams don't last as long as their lotions. So I try not to buy their body creams, and I'm trying to use all of them up. I have several of them that are older that I'm like, oh, I got to use these up before I start in on my lotions or my newer body creams. So if you're going to use them right away, I think they're good. But if not, buy the lotions because they're going to last a little bit longer. These were like a half shampoo and conditioner that I found in a cabinet, and they're from Quality Inns and Sweets. So used them up, they were fine. Glad to like get them out of the cupboard because do they need to be there? No. Moisture Surge, this one is 100 hours. They're getting a little crazy, I feel like, with their claims now. It's only about half of the length though. It's a very shallow container, which I think is really funny. Like, make a smaller container. Don't try to fool us in making a bigger container. That's just making more waste. I finished a lip balm. I'm so excited about this. This is from Origins. This is the Kiss Zing for softly colored lips. This is in the shade Rose Monts. I really liked this one. As you can see, like, that is at the top, and I probably could get maybe one or two more uses out of it, but it's starting to scrape on the sides, and I don't like it when it does that. So calling this is one that I kept in my purse. I don't like these quite as much as the Chubby Sticks. Those are still, like, from Clinique. Those are still my favorite, like, purse lip balm. But this one was pretty good. It gave a little bit more color, though. All Nighter Setting Spray Mini. I was going to, like, put my big one in here. But then this one was, the sprayer was spraying really funky. And I don't know what was going on. So I just emptied this into the full-size one. So you're going to see the full-size one coming next time because basically it was this amount that was left in that one. I don't know, I've never had that problem with the minis, but the past two minis that I've had, like the travel size and the mini, they've just been spraying really funky, and that's weird. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade 12B Fair Beige. I have really scraped it. I can't get any more out. It's a goner. I could try to pull out the stopper, but it's very hard in the Tarte Shape Tapes to do that. So I'm calling it good. Always nice to get rid of a concealer because they last forever. We have two leave-in hair things. We have the Orlando Pita Argan Rejuvenating Hair Treatment Oil. I love this stuff. If you want a hair oil that's light, there's a little left. I could not get that out though. If you want something that's light, that's going to absorb quickly, but not weigh your hair down, that's this one. I don't know where you get this now. This was attached to a liter of shampoo and conditioner from Costco, and that's where I got them before, and I want more. So, I mean, I got to go through all my other stuff that I have, but yeah, it's one that I definitely want to purchase. This one was just okay. I didn't really like it. This is Marc Anthony Grow Long Super Fast Strength Leave-In Conditioner. It has caffeine and ginseng. I didn't feel like it was remarkable. It's not a brand that I would ever like seek out to purchase for leave-in conditioners. I don't feel like it's that good. Here's a moisturizer I didn't like at all, and I would never purchase again. And if I get it again, I'm passing it along to somebody who might like it better. This is from Cetaphil. This is the Deep Hydration Healthy Glow Daily Cream. It's for dry, dehydrated skin. I didn't feel like it helped my skin whatsoever, even when I was having drier skin than normal. Not a fan. Context, this is the vitamin C all day eye cream. This was fine. It's a very thin consistency of an eye cream, so it's not my favorite, but it made a good day eye cream. And if you want something that's not going to be too emollient under your makeup, that it would work for that. And that's what I used it for. And it lasted forever. Like this lasted, I don't even know when I started this, but it's been a long time since I started a new eye cream. We have from Peter Thomas Roth, this is the Irish More Mud Purifying Cleansing Gel. I didn't like this as much as I remembered liking this in the past. I do have a full size of it, but I think I'm going to give it to my mom because it technically was bought for her, and then it ended up in my room, and I'm like, that's weird. So this particular way of dispensing it is very hard to like control how much you actually need. I felt like I got way too much all the time, and I had way too much on my face and way too much lather and everything. It's a good cleanser, but I don't know if I like it as much as like other cleansers that I've tried recently. Wallflower, this one smells amazing. This is pumpkin apple. This is, let me read the notes. Red apple, pumpkin, and ground cinnamon. The pumpkin is very light. It kind of just bolsters the apple. Like I could definitely get the apple more. I'm not a big pumpkin fan of the smell, so I do really like this one, and I think it's really nice. Yeah, glad to have that one. Finished a mini perfume. This is Terra Gioia by Giorgio Armani. This is really pretty. It's a light, kind of fruity, slightly warm fragrance. I really like this a lot, and it's definitely one that I want to purchase a full size of, so watch this space. It's probably going to come in a haul at some point. From Cocokind, this is the Resurfacing Sleep Mask. It's an overnight mask with platinum-derived retinol alternative. Didn't like this. Sleep mask makes me think that it should have some moisturizing properties. This is basically like I put on my retinol and then I put this on over it. I don't know if that's good or bad or whatever. Didn't have any issues with it, but it had like no moisture, and then my skin was like, 10 minutes later going, I feel dry, you didn't put any moisturizer on me. So then I would put a moisturizer on top of that, and yeah, was so glad when it was finally gone because I didn't like it. This was disappointing because this was a mascara that I used to really like. This is Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara, and I don't know what's going on with it. It just was smudging all over the place. It's a nice wand. It was a nice formula. I like how it goes on my lashes. It makes my lashes feel like a little more poppy. Like right now, I'm not loving the mascara I'm using, but at least it's staying on my lashes better. So I don't know why all of a sudden it wasn't working, but it's going. Then we have our final empty. This is the H2O Plus Face Oasis Oil-Free Marine Hydration. It's a Oasis mist. So it's just basically a facial mist. I didn't love it. It felt like basically I was just spraying water on my face, but it wasn't like the fine mist of the Glow recipe. It was a little like you got wet when you sprayed it. So not something I would purchase again. Wasn't something I purchased in the first place. It was, one of those gift sets that people buy when they're on sale because they're on sale, and then they don't use it, and then their daughter comes and uses up their old stuff because they just want to see it gone. Yeah, that's how I got this one. That's it for empties. Lots of them. 19 masks, 45 in total. I counted them before I came on here to talk to you about them. So let me know how many let me know how many empties you have been going through. What are some of the things that you go through regularly? What are some of your favorite products? Let me know those down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.